Sorry, lack of ambition.
Sorry, go ahead.
Now, okay, his opponent, Showtime, he is from Houston. He's part of the Combat Houston group, and he's been playing for a very long time in NRS games. Ever since MK9, he has been one of the... He's just been a top player.
Yeah, definitely an NRS vet.
Yeah, now his main is Batman, who we're seeing right now. He does also have a Robin that he might pull out, but we'll see if he ends up choosing to do so.
So far, very good start for Druzad. Now seeing how he deals with the pressure. Nice, gets caught with the trait cancel. Here we go into the corner. Good blocks, very nice blocks from Druzad, but gets tagged by the meter burn batarang. Oh, and what a down 2 challenge right after the trait bat.
It was very smart, knowing that he only had 1 bat right there. With 3 bats, that would have almost definitely not worked. Oh, breaks the armor.
Yep, armoring is so scary against Batman, specifically when he has his trade out. Nice check on the 4-2-1. And just like that, Showtime taking the first life bar of the night.
That was such a great punish on that forward 1-2. With the down 1 into the full juggle, that was beautiful. Showtime definitely has a ton of experience here. Now, we do know that he plays with Cat a lot, and Cat is a Black Adam player. There's quite a few Black Adam players actually in our bracket tonight.
There's a few of those around. I heard he's a decent character.
He's aight.
I see what you did there. Nice trait cancel into back 1-2. Trait cancel for Adam is unbelievably plus. Speaking of plus, oh, he catches him. Beautiful. I mean, that wasn't even really a bait from Druzad because that's actually just a bread and butter combo off dive kick, but it was just mistimed by Showtime and he just ate another dive kick.
Yeah, that was a pretty weird spot to do a flip out. He lost 2 meters right there. There wasn't really too much for him to gain. He was at very low life. I feel like he might have just, I don't know, he really wanted to get out of that damage.
It didn't, I mean, he ate it anyways.
Yeah.
Nice block. Ooh, that actually could have been punished.
Oh, that could have been punished too.
Drops here from Showtime now, showing some cracks in his so far solid gameplay.
Oh,
goes for the down 2 challenge, and there was no clash available for Alabama, excuse me. But I mean, his region of competition, I think, would be Atlanta. But he didn't know very much about him either.
But we're seeing he's pretty good, but Showtime, he looks so comfortable in this match. I mean, I honestly haven't seen very many players at any tournament play so comfortably against Black Adam. I say that though, and he has an 80% life deficit as we speak.
Well, that's Black Adam, right?
That's true. I mean, that was pretty much 2 openings.
Flawless so far.
And now a little bit better than a 1-bar flawless. Showtime's gonna have to do a lot if he wants to make it back.
Yeah, he is. That's another raw dive kick that was above the belt, the utility belt that could have been punished at, was not by Showtime. Oh, here we go. Opens him up. Crossover jump 2. I heard it's decent. Right back into the corner.
Again, that's one of Batman's largest strengths is A, he's so great in the corner, and B, even if he gets you out of the corner, he can combo you back into the corner.
There's a lot of cool creative options that you have if you are a Batman player, especially with your combos. Nice tech. Again, that down 2. It does work. It's one of the few down 2s that I feel like can be consistent against Batman.
It definitely...
It will trade most of the time, but that's so much better than having to hold that chunk 2.
Right, especially with Black Adam damage, the trade is pretty good in his favor.
Okay, more pressure now. Opening him up. Wait a second. Showtime forcing a clash out of Druzad.
With even meter, it looks like Showtime's going to be spending it all.
Okay, he actually wants to do a little bit more damage. No meter, and the trait is now out. Another bat is regenning, but look at the damage. Lack of wake up in the cross-up. Wait a second.
Oh, he could have flashed that.
Kill. Why did he clash?
He could have clashed. Why?
From low lightning, he can also do it for black magic, a dive kick. The only thing really Adam would have had, I mean, and I say really, but his trait would have been the factor there.
All right, and a nice challenge on the bats again. Druzad showing he's not really respecting bats. I feel like Showtime should start trying to bait him a little bit more.
Again, getting caught with forward 1-2 into low lightning, and that is gonna do it for the first round. My goodness, that's the second time in a row where Showtime's almost been flawless on the first life bar.
And then this is exactly how it started again. He took a little bit damage from zoning, but last time he did make the entire life bar back with some pressure, but he's got to make it back in. Oh! Weird flip. I guess it stopped him from taking some damage, and actually it did give him an opening. So.
Yeah, huge 4-3 opening as well, as now we get more pressure. Misses the cross-up. And Drew Zod, I mean, this is a good tell for...
Oh no, this corner.
Does he know about it, though?
It doesn't appear so. So this corner has one of the best interactables in the entire game for Batman. He can use those drones repeatedly with very low cooldown, and it is one of the strongest zoning tools that I've ever seen.
It's actually impossible to get in.
Well, for some characters. Black Adam would definitely have some options to challenge it at least. But
who are you playing when you figured that out?
Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This won't end well.
So as we talk about that already, a devastating round for Showtime. Has to use his Clash. Gonna get. Oh, and that could have actually been the end of it.
He opens him up once, and that should be the second life bar. He could do it.
No, it's definitely possible.
Now, both of these characters are some of the highest meterless damage characters in the entire game. And with meter, both of them just get even higher. I mean, we saw Rewind last night on the online IPS tournament do like 670 damage.
Yeah, wow, just like that, Drew Zod is now up 2 games to 1.
At MLG Anaheim, he lost to Crazy, and he just said some nasty things to Crazy. He was like, you do this stuff, you kill me in one combo. So dumb. And then like 10 minutes later, we were walking outside and he walks up to him. He's like, hey man, good stuff. It was a good game. Dude. It was good. It was this huge turnaround. We were like, what? But that's just how he is. And he's a very passionate player is the way that I think I would say it. And he's got a great start right now.
Yeah, this is much better from Showtime. This is what we want to see. Good pressure. I like the way that he's now starting to back off and change the pace.
Lands on the last hit. That's not too bad of a hit.
That's actually, honestly, a fantastic thing for you. If you're hitting that, you're hitting the last hit of Low Lightning, and Black Adam's spending a bar for essentially really nothing. Oh, cross up. Dirty.
If he'd spent meter, that would have been game.
Oh, he pulled out a bat, his trait, and he got clipped by the forward 1-2.
So now this is a match point for Drew Zod. He's on Showtime's final life bar, potentially.
Oh, nice forward 3, huge!
He just dunked him right out of the air.
Speaking of, that was actually a very nice conversion from Showtime. Off the trade.
All right, good choice not to disrespect the bat right there. Drew Zod is really good at that spacing. It feels like both of these players are very comfortable in both of their respective
I gotta say, Drew Zod is also doing a fantastic job of checking Batman whenever he goes for his trait, which can be a little risky, but so far it's actually paid off very well for Drew.
Yeah, it is a very high reward option if you end up punishing his trait.
Okay. Now, the thing about this is, honestly, Batman doesn't even really have to go in that much against Adam. He can kind of sit back in zone a little bit.
It all depends on the life lead, and right now, Showtime needs to get back that life lead before he decides to try zoning, and it's starting to work. We did see him zone earlier in the game. As soon as he got that early burst, he took the life lead, and the zoning was working, but if he just makes a few bad trades with Black Adam, then it's going to be really bad if he's at low life.
Yeah, good job avoiding the unblockable interactable, but the lightning came right after the punish. Good block, nice check. Oh, down 2, no conversion, he tried.
Oh, opens him up, but no conversion.
Plus frames. Evan, wait a second. There is no Clash available. He does not have 2 bars to try to roll out just yet, and a reset, and that's it!
The classic Batman reset that's actually so much better in Injustice.
There's so many moons. All right, here we go. Final match of our first winner's side battle. And it is home court advantage for Drew Zod as he is in conduct.
So we've seen the stages switch every single time out of these 5 games, and 3 of them have been this stage. Although it was the other starting area, but still 3 of them have been this stage for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's just
gets tagged with the 4-3 from Batman. Good combo damage, all meterless.
Both of these characters, huge meterless damage.
Oh, clips the dash up with the low lightning, very nice. And he's been mixing up a lot of his trade cancels into low lightning or grab, which is what's actually been tagging Showtime all this time.
Oh, and he disrespected the plus frames. Back 1-1 into trade cancel is plus.
Oh, I honestly don't know what side that was. It looked like it landed right on his head.
Do you think Showtime knows either?
Probably not. Do any Batman players know?
I mean, that's the best. If you can set up a situation where the timing is so ambiguous that not even you know, then it's literally impossible for your opponent to read you.
That's true. All 3 bats are out, using the trade to get in. Nice blocks. plus frame still. Nice patience from Drew Zod here. Oh, but that was a reaction. That wasn't even a read.
Yeah, that is good. Up battering is such a great tool in this matchup.
It comes out so fast too.
What did that just trade with? Was that the up battering? I did not see what connected.
Push block. Clash is still available for both players. Showtime easily with the meter advantage, and this is gonna hurt a lot.
I'm surprised we didn't see a clash. Now he might not get the chance. Good block.
Good push block. Oh, wait a second.
Now this is where the zoning is gonna be so hard to deal with. He's got the up.
Oh, and what a read! Showtime, knowing that the only option he had they just despise each other.
Yeah, it is seriously like an 8-year-long rivalry, or like a 7-year-long rivalry, and this is one of the first times that we're seeing it on this broadcast.
Yeah, and Handy, honestly, a very solid Catwoman. I've had a chance to play against it as well. I got to see him at CEO. I'm pretty sure he made it out of pools of CEO as well, so very strong player. Injustice 1, it was actually his first fighting game. He didn't play it seriously, he was just getting into fighting games at that point. But he is now here in Injustice 2.
Yeah, I think he was a Batgirl player, right?
I think so, yeah. No, he played Batgirl and Cyborg, that's right, in Injustice 1.
All right, yeah, and then his opponent, Ominous. Ominous is another player, he's a lot like Kevo in the fact that he plays all of the top tiers. Now, he used mostly Black Adam for this tournament. He used Atrocitus to beat, I believe, Cat to make top 8, but he's also got Aquaman, he's got Superman, and apparently Aquaman is his choice against Catwoman. Okay. Looks like it might be the right choice.
Oh, just barely whiffing, and a very commanding lead right now so far for Ominous.
Oh, could have punished a little bit harder, but he's still getting a good amount of chip.
5 cat scratches for Handy.
Is he going to use it as an ender?
He is,
yes.
And that's going to be a nice chunk of damage, 370.
Oh, that is risky. Now, one of the biggest differences in this matchup from Injustice 1 to Injustice 2 is the fact—
that was so smart. He canceled the back 3 dash forward. I mean, either way, he was going to get hit by that unless he jumped, but
right.
I think even still, that was actually going to hit him.
But like I was saying, from the deep is considerably less safe, and Cat Dash goes considerably further. So Aquaman cannot zone Catwoman quite as much. He can still play defensively, as we're seeing right now, but his actual zoning and guaranteed chip is much less.
Beautiful armor back 3, and Handy honestly has one of the most impressive neutrals for a player that's coming to Injustice 2 from any other game.
Wasn't my people's will.
All right, Handy getting back a little bit of life. Ominous, he still has Clash, and Catwoman doesn't do too much Unbreakable. Oh, that should be it. Oh, what? Okay, so what happened right there? A little bit of an option select in that situation. He does now. And I don't know if HandySavage uses any other characters in this game. I haven't seen, I don't think.
He's messed with Cyborg. I don't know if he plays anyone else at this level. Catwoman has definitely been his go-to main, but man, Ominous just dominating HandySavage here in the first round, or first life bar.
Yeah, it's a very interesting match. Now, I've talked to Crazy, SoCal local, about this match, who plays against Han Rashid's Aquaman quite a bit, and he says he thinks the key to this is you have to play so patient and very, very defensive as Catwoman. You can check him from the mid-range with the low whip. You can check him with neutral jump 2. He can't really challenge you with from the deep, so tentacle strike.
Because of the new cat dash.
Right, and so you just have to out-defense him. And then, of course, once he gets close, 1-2.
Oh, wait a second.
All right, is that going to make Handy angry enough?
Oh my goodness!
That was the most accidentally effective teabag I've ever seen. It put him right in. And I don't know, I think talking some trash to him is a little bit dangerous. Especially a character who chooses, a player who chooses all the top tier characters.
Right.
That's always dangerous.
Oh, nice. Finally challenges one of those jump-ins with his down 2. Catwoman has a good down 2, and we haven't really seen it from Handy yet, aside from that one instance. Patience here. I like that they're kind of dancing around each other. Instantly trades up. And armor back 3. That is one thing I will say Handy has done very well this set.
That is somewhat of the Catwoman classic. And it's so good even if it's blocked.
It is. Oh, tries to go for the back 2 for maybe an early check. Wait a second. Handy is onto something here. Nice, beautiful patience. Okay, this is the adaptation that I wanted to see out of Handy.
And the meter burn cat dash actually cornered Ominous, so that's a pretty good situation. Although Aquaman, another one of those characters that can choose whatever side the combo ends on, no matter what.
Yep, that is the new change with his forward 2 plus grab. You can choose which side. That was always something that would put them behind whichever direction you were facing, and now it is choosable by you, the player.
Your head.
Power to the players.
My way out.
All right, Ominous wins the clash. Oh, that
Oh,
was
it was literally just like a centimeter right in front of Aquaman. Goes for the jump 2, gets stuffed by the jump 1. Now this is big trouble for HandySavage.
He intentionally took that.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he tried to push block.
I don't know. I really think he intentionally took that because he realized that he wasn't going to be able to clash at any other point, and he wanted that health back. Now he would have to.
This is. Oh my goodness, this is so close.
Catwoman can still do this. Her damage is crazy, and
Yeah.
oh no, he didn't have the meter to fully convert.
Uses the trait. One hit could potentially swing it in Handy's favor. No, but that's it. Dominating Handy after all that smack talk.
So I don't think we've actually seen.
Anyways,
this matchup.
here it goes. Or I'm sorry, aka Black Brian going up against Dr. GoodBear's Supergirl.
Sorry.
What do you think of this matchup?
It's a very frustrating matchup. Now, if they
For
try
who?
to play for both of them,
Okay.
absolutely for both of them. Now, if they try to play this close-up game on both sides, I feel like it's definitely going to go in Black Adam's favor. He has the damage, he has the superior normals, he has the superior, well, maybe not superior mobility, but at least close to
So
even.
he has everything, including damage on her.
Pretty much, but,
I'm just trying to get it
her
out
big
of you.
advantage here is the patient game. Now, her lasers are some of the most underrated zoning tools in this
They
entire
are
game.
probably one of the most annoying, honestly.
They are. They're extremely good. You can jump back, jump in the air, do down lasers, angle downward and forward, and you really can't do almost anything about it. You can't punish her as she lands. You can't really jump them or forward dash because they're so fast, and you can really just walk back the entire time.
Yeah, and Adam's lack of air control really is also something that helps her in this matchup.
That's true, and wow, that was a huge comeback.
We just watched one life bar melt, and then Dr. GoodBear came back and melted the other one right back in RM Sari's face.
Oh, and this should be nice. He can do the corner loop.
Oh! Catches him trying to spend 2 meters. That's huge. Dr. GoodBear now in a fantastic position. Only 1 bar left.
Oh, that's going to be huge damage too. All right, good clash.
Clash.
Needed
Yep.
to right there.
So
As if.
Sari does have access to 2 bars. He's gonna spend 1.
Now, the big issue here is the damage difference. Now, Supergirl's known for not really having the highest damage.
Even with 1 to 2 bars, she is
Right.
fairly weak in that department. Yeah.
Two is not bad, but 1, even with 1, is she
But
really
compared to
needs
other characters.
Right, absolutely. Compared to other characters such as our good friend Black Adam, who is known for the exact opposite.
Our fantastic friend.
He's got to be your friend.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, and then you just ditched him. You ditched your best friend at the start of Injustice 2. All right,
Oh, that was smart. And that's gonna...
Oh, he
no.
dropped it. I think he tried to go for another 4-3 a little bit too early.
So he just stopped. Well, he was trying to prevent this from happening. Right.
Right.
He did not want the clash coming out of Dr. GoodBear.
I would like to see some more zoning. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Opens
catches
him
up the overhead. Oh, and the cross
Oh!
That's it. Wow.
What a beautiful setup. That is one of the coolest things about blocking.
He was
subs,
able
which
to block the shut-ups, dude.
the shut-ups.
And there's another shut-up right there. It's actually just a mix-up. And doing it again. The one thing she does well as far as damage, though, is when she has a fully stocked up trait, it does decent damage on block and on hit.
Yeah, that is true. It's one of the best chip setups in the entire game because most characters, unless you have some really crazy aerial mobility, you can't jump it and do anything or you'll land back in it.
Yeah.
Oh, really weird jump. I don't even know what that was. It looked like maybe a jump one.
Wow, look at the complete reverse.
Which part of you hurts the
Sari in the first game completely dominating the first life bar. of GoodBear, but now it's the opposite. In fact, this could be a quick game. Goes for the restand.
Now that
Down
restand,
one check.
The restand is actually not plus.
It's neutral.
It's actually neutral. So it's a little bit risky. It's just people usually aren't as ready for the restand as the Supergirl player is. On top of that, she has one of the best down ones. It's a low. It's very, very quick. I believe 7 frames, and you can cancel it into a full combo. So that's really why you see the restand. But I really like her hard knockdown setups better.
Fair enough.
All right, now this is risky because whoa, what was that? That was really a teabag. I think that was some buffering.
Oh, just lazily lands down.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say was that it's really scary to see RM Sorry start doing a bunch of zoning to try to take the life lead back, because one single incorrect read on zoning means a free meter burn teleport from Supergirl, and that's her highest
This is the most dominating fashion I think I've seen a Black Adam lose. And that is it. Dr. GoodBear 2-1. Destroying Sorry. Which is why you see a lot of characters just jumping all the time around him.
Oh, starts with an instant jump 3 on whiff canceled into a dive kick into huge damage.
Oh, wake up laser. All right.
No fear. He's like, I see you.
Oh, what a chance.
All right, so here's the mix-up going on right there. The biggest potential weakness that Supergirl is known for is the fact that after her main footsie streak, back 1-2, there's a huge gap. So anybody with a 6-frame normal can just free punish it. Wow, and that's a full life bar. Now they can free punish it. He could do down 1 trait into full combo, or down 1 into lightning, and pretty much anything he wants right there. But the way to catch that is to do the back 1-2 string into the meter and teleport, which looks like the craziest read of all time, but it's actually really smart.
Oh, fully charging the back 3. All right.
That was just rude. That was just rude.
Nice block. Plus, though.
Ooh, throws him back to mid-screen.
Yeah, interesting decision there. I don't know if that's what he meant to do or just trying to grab a grab. Nice win punish.
Yeah, that combo's gonna have to be a little bit different. All right, he was ready for it. Just because the forward 1-2 from Black Adam does leave you aerial, and he did catch him aerial, so it was a weird juggle.
Good damage opportunity here for Sorry. Clash available for both players. Meter advantage is now on Dr. GoodBear's side. Gets the check. Backs off. He's got a clash.
Whoa! The dive kick hit Supergirl behind him, and he was ready for a weird conversion. Dive kick into nothing, into 1-1-2. That is such a weird conversion, but it was really good spot by Sorry.
Oh, that's huge. Trade is now not a factor. Sorry does have a bar to burn if he wants to clash.
Why isn't he clashing? He should clash. He had the life lead. He had he hit the meter lead. He could have got life back.
Oh,
got the situation.
That's gonna do it. Wow, Dr. GoodBear coming back in the first.
Oh, how nice, helping out his.
Yeah, we try to let those rock as much as the players do, because the banter is really fun. But anyways, you were talking about Boy Toy.
Right, now he does play both Green Arrow and Black Canary, so I like the fact that he's got the banner with both of them on it. Playing the couple.
Yep, that's true. They are a couple.
All right, now, again, we're seeing some Black Adams. It seems like the Black Adams have been staggered throughout this entire bracket.
Yeah, it seems as though everyone's just picking him up because he's good, but you still got to kind of know how to play the character.
He is a very fun character, and he's very satisfying to do everything with. I mean,
well, yeah, when you're hitting like 600 damage combos, and that was really cool. We actually saw the fake out with the flame arrow. He used the stance change, which actually puts away the current arrow you have, and he mixed them up again.
And I love these arrow colors that we're seeing from Boy Toy, who actually took the first life bar.
I mean,
look at this. Oh, he's got fire arrows right now. There we go, the little magenta arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they call
you really wanted to make this.
They call him the magenta arrow.
I'm sorry for everyone that's watching. He has been wanting to make that joke all day.
It's a cool color, man. It's a cool
I'm not saying it's not a cool color.
All right, nice shot. Counter pokes the arrow. The arrow is safe. Oh, and I don't know if zoning right here is going to work out too well for Boy Toy.
Arrow has to take now some risks, and every trade at this point is not going to be in his favor. Life very low.
Ooh, one went low, one went high. Both whiffed.
Oh, it actually could have, okay, he still could have got that shot off. But now these are just regular arrows. There's no risk for Cat. All he has to do is throw something out, and he's just going to let the orbs.
The Black Adam B&B combo.
Oh,
they skipped it at the last
come on!
I just said nothing. I knew you were going to yell at me if I said something, but then now you get to yell at Boy Toy. So does that mean you're rooting for Cat now?
Actually, I don't know if it
Well,
was
actually,
Boy Toy
yeah,
or
it
Cat.
could have been either. You're right.
Either,
You're
yeah.
right. You can skip not just your own.
Scrubs.
All right, oh, and this is going to be big damage.
Big Danny.
Green Arrow himself has a lot of damage.
He actually does,
too.
especially compared to Injustice 1, that iteration. I mean, his damage is completely gotten a revamp. Nice block. That is actually a low into an overhead when meter burned.
And plus on block.
Cat doesn't really seem to care.
No, he does not.
Yeah, Green Arrow is actually a character that I feel is somewhat underrated. He's actually very solid. He doesn't really lose outright too many matchups.
Yeah, there are definitely some tough situations for him. And some not great risk-reward issues, but overall, he's definitely a good character. He's on the top end of things overall.
Yeah.
Maybe not the...
I wouldn't put him in like the top 5, but he's still a very strong character.
Right, and we've seen quite a few players do really well with him. We've seen Illusions, we've seen Burritos, Cosner.
Yep, and then Vendetta.
Yeah. I'm sure there's more out there that I'm going to forget, and they're going to be really mad at me, but we've seen him do well.
And right now, oh my goodness, just so dominating. Cat is about to take this second game. Unless Boy Toy can pull a miracle out of that quiver.
Cat just activated trade and walked forward, and that was way too far. I think he totally overestimated its damage on that trade.
Block Canary forever.
Oh yeah, it's true. I mean, you block her a few times and you get huge punish, but yeah, she's one of the craziest characters as far as mix-ups.
Okay, nice. Backdashes the down one check after back to 3.
Oh, baited that throw tech. So much damage. This is where we saw Cat take control of the match the entirety of the last game.
This is where he's honestly taking control of it here. He gets hit by the overhead, not the biggest of deals. Now just looking for any, just looking for any black magic to land so that he can take out the life bar. And this is the last chance for Boy Toy this week. This is losers.
He's still making top 8 is great. You do get a good amount of points, but I'm sure he wants to go further than this.
Oh, and he caught him with the back 3 off the air tech, but that's the second time Cat has hit him with the walk forward into forward 3 to bait the throw.
It's very tough in this game not to preemptively try to tech throws. You can react to them, but a lot of times you just hit the button anyway.
Yeah, it's very hard. Boy Toy playing a little more patient now, slowly whittling down that life bar from Cat, but all it takes really is one hit. The thing is honestly, Cat literally could hit him once and win here. 752, that's a 2-2 and a back 3 cancel away from death.
And then ending it with just the Black Adam beat.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. And that's actually gonna do it. Cat dominating Boy Toy. That sounded, I don't want to say that.
He's been doing very well in those.
I really also want to say that you talked, by the way, the whole time through the intros. But the S on Supergirl's chest is really funky and weird, and then I love the whip and gear from HandySavage's Catwoman.
The whip and the claws on a lot of the Catwoman gear are super cool.
Yeah, because they changed their like phosphorescent. Is that right?
Sure, dude.
Yeah, I
sure.
think so.
They are glowy.
I was trying to not sound like an idiot, but yeah, I guess. And multiple armor back 3s being blocked by Dr. GoodBear. Good patience as well with the zoning, and here's the start. Jumps to get Handy towards the corner now.
I'm not sure if that was the ender that he wanted to use. Maybe he was trying to set up that chip trait, but ooh, nice pickup.
That overhead is done so well for Dr. GoodBear.
Oh, he just dropped into mid-low. And all of these weird mix-ups are definitely overwhelming his opponents. HandySavage right now, one hit away.
Oh, he goes for the unblockable barrel, but gets tagged.
I can knock you down all day.
as the startup frames were not fast enough.
Dr. GoodBear has a really cool style.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so I personally don't know a lot about Dr. GoodBear, but I really want to know more. I know he's from San Antonio.
I want to know more.
I do. I want to know what his experience
What
is,
makes
what his
him
history
tick?
is. Exactly. He's really one of the favorite players that I've seen literally to this point. I love Supergirl. I love this offensive style, and he's just making it work. He's killing it.
Oh my goodness. What an air dash to escape in a forward 3 now.
First time out, kid? No, I'm battle tested.
Ooh, she's battle tested.
She's not that battle tested though. She like flew to Earth and then she's been hitting
She's
for
like, yo, what's up?
yeah, she's been in like
What's
3
up?
fights.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, nice catch right out of the air. Handy with a chance. It's gonna be tough.
Oh, I like that corpse hop.
He's gonna
setup.
grab again. Oh no, he's not. Oh no, he's just getting landed on.
That actually could have been the kill. Instead, he's
And
gonna
that's
pick him
it.
up again.
Yep.
Oh no!
Wait. Drops the combo.
Don't kick the cat. Ever.
What did she say?
I don't know.
Don't kick the cat.
It sounded like she said that, but that's just like okay. And that was almost definitely guaranteed.
So
chip right
I'm
there.
really
laser, but maybe HandySavage will
It's just
try
an
it.
interesting interaction that I would like to see. Yeah, Lab Monsters, let us know. Is there a way the Catwoman can get under that full trait from Supergirl? Hook me up with some knowledge.
Yeah, tweet it to us at ESL Injustice on Twitter, or of course either of us will be checking our Twitter in the break.
Just give it a nice.
Ooh, that actually crossed up. Although it was a punish, it would have been cool.
Yep, jump one. Now good damage here for Handy. He has a chance. Looks like he may just take this first life bar before losing his own, and he does. Handy, very good adaptation.
Hear me roar.
I like it.
All right, nice whip trip. With that whip trip, she's got to use that more. Or he's got to use that more. Yeah, it's honestly a really good spacing tool. It used to be very minus in Injustice 1, but in this game, it's really safe.
Goes for the restand, neutral, goes for the check, and he lands it.
And this should be a lot. Not quite
it's
enough
not gonna
to kill,
kill.
but one mix-up away, which could be a throw, could be an overhead, could just be chip.
It's gonna be down one into trade. Wait! Oh no, this is not what you want to happen. Free damage for Handy, but no, gets denied.
Yeah, the walk-back whip punishes have been very, very good from Dr. GoodBear.
Dude, he's so good. And so are those unblockable barrels.
Dr. Good Barrel.
Ooh, I like it. Good conversion. This is looking like a very different HandySavage now. We're starting to see him come back into form
Kryptonians
of at
value
least how I've
respect.
seen him play, which is
Thanks
very
for
solid.
wagging my tail.
It's weird to see him kind of playing like this, dropping combos, not playing as well as he would like.
Oh,
And there's another drop though.
That was a very unique spacing for that to have whiffed. He needed to delay that a little bit more.
3 cat scratches, excuse me, available. Gonna get frozen now. There's no meter on either side. However, Handy does have option to clash. If he gets hit one more time, I feel like that's when he's gonna let it rip. But this chip is now becoming an issue.
This might not be quite enough. Just barely.
Never saw it. He tried to teleport, but he caught him with the back 3. And Handy tied. Okay.
Begin.
Nice. Good usage of the back 2.
Yeah, that back 2 is such a good tool.
We haven't seen too much back 2 just in general from him.
Not from Handy. We saw quite a bit of it from Star Charger. Yesterday. Lasterday, yes.
Yes,
The IPS online North American West region. Yeah, we saw. Or no.
Yes, you're right. It was
Okay,
last night.
I'm all
It was
over the
last
place.
night on the IPS online tournament for NA West, and we did see Star Charger.
Yes, we did. That's right.
He did very well, although couldn't quite close it out against Peanut, even though he had a 3-0 lead. But right now, we're watching HandySavage. Oh, yeah, you're right. If he had a 3-0 lead, that would be really hard.
Let's just stop talking about anything other than this match.
All right, well, right now, Dr. GoodBear again with one of those huge
I love the stop. Dr. GoodBear was walking back, and then he just stopped as soon as Handy did say, I don't need to back up anymore. Okay, corner position now for Handy, and he, oh man, jumps himself into the corner, eats the wake up.
That's a very scary wake up. It hits on both sides. You can meter burn it to make it safe, and honestly, a lot of times it catches people off guard, and Supergirl gets the full combo from it.
Yeah, this is looking very grim for Handy. Although not too grim, actually. I'll retract that. He still definitely is in there. He has a chance, but just the way that Dr. GoodBear is playing, he almost has an answer for everything Handy has done.
Yeah, one of the,
That was a reset.
And look at that damage. That is where Supergirl gets a lot of her damage from. It's her lowest damage scaling combo starter. It's her meter burn teleport.
Which also happens to be her one of her most unsafe moves.
Yeah, it's true. And you really can't combo into it.
As if.
A little bit of life back from HandySavage, but this is honestly a spot where zoning could work really well for Supergirl. I don't think he's going to because it's just not his style.
Air to air finally takes a life bar, but
You might get robbed.
GoodBear has Clash available now. He has a bar of meter to work with. Handy pretty much out of resources altogether, and that's going to do it. 2-1 lead now for Dr. GoodBear. My goodness.
We have I've seen quite a few good ones. We've seen actually kind of a lot of Supergirl, surprisingly. Mostly in the online tournaments. We haven't seen too much success from her in any of the IPS events.
Yeah. Oh, but what a check on the cat dash with a full trait, but now here comes Handy.
All right, nice blocks the fake cross up into the actual normals, and good back three.
Meter burn back three to counter the meter burn back three. And still coming in with pressure and good checks. Wow. Dr. GoodBear. Doctor's in the house.
He is very good. All right, take some free chip. Nice. Good down one of the trades. That's a lot.
Kill.
Look how much damage it does.
No,
just
that's
alone. 300 damage-ish.
Ish. Well, I mean, it still had more to go.
There we go. There's the meows. That's actually really hard to react to her projectiles. Not easy. Oh, gets the freeze. This should be death. Into air throw.
No.
Oh, wow. No, it wasn't. Why did that do such little damage?
Did it start with a down two, or am I wrong?
I think you're wrong. I think it started with a meter burn freeze, but I don't think it wasn't held the entire time. So you can actually meter burn any of the hits of her freeze breath, and if you wait longer, it does more damage overall. Oh, and this is good Oki.
Oh, Handy.
Don't tug on my cape, then quit yanking my tail.
That was actually pretty good. So GoodBear now forced to burn 3 bars of meter and just throws a laser out of her eyeballs.
I love that win pose, that little in-between round win pose. She's just so mad.
She's like, I'm so sick.
She's like, ah! And that's pretty much how Dr. GoodBear's playing right now. Oh,
goodness.
Struggle, what was
Bringing it all the way back. Wait a second.
It was like a laser trampoline.
It was. Handy does have a bar of meter, and he has Clash available. Any hit here, he could immediately nullify any of the momentum. Is he going to Clash? No, he's not. 2 bars now. Handy is playing with fire. That's a grab. He may not get another chance to Clash. And that's going to be the Clash, but only 1 bar to spend now. He could have stopped the bleeding much longer ago.
I don't even know if he's going to spend it. He might want to keep it. Oh, he did get back a little bit of life. I think that's dangerous. Now, if he gets the connection, he's not going to have the meter to get the full conversion. He might not be able to kill. On top of that, he doesn't have any trait scratches.
Oh, that air jumping could have really helped. Gets caught. There is that interactable. If Handy could possibly get to it.
Oh, that could have been a whiff punish.
This is so very tense. Gets the trip. Gets caught with the overhead. Wait a second. Goes for the teleport. And that's it. Handy ties it up 2-2. And we just talked about how Dr. GoodBear, for instance, clashing so late, he almost cost himself the set.
Yeah, it was very, very close. Honestly, it was smart. He might have intentionally taken that one too, because if he had just blocked it, it would have been chipped. But the fact that he got hit by it allowed him to clash the second hit of the meter burn laser. Oh, what an uppercut anti-air! Let's pull it right out of the air. Might have been a conversion if there was any sort of meter for Savage, but it didn't, or sorry, for Dr. GoodBear. Didn't have any until now. And neither of these players using really too many interactables in general.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing. Catwoman has access to that bear trap, and it is so good for gadget characters.
It is, and the, I don't actually know what it is. It's the gas tank behind it, whatever it is, that gigantic metal barrel.
Yeah.
It is really good for power characters because it's almost a guaranteed hit. It covers almost the entire screen, and it's unblockable.
That's a really good point that you've actually brought up, is we honestly have not really seen that many interactables, just in general.
I agree. Even from a lot of really good players, I feel like they're not really at the level where they're using interactables quite as much as they could be. Even in things like CEO, we saw players not taking advantage of background bounces, not really taking advantage of any of the really good interactables.
Agreed. I mean, the game is still, I mean, ridiculously young, but
Right. It's just levels upon levels.
Tug on my
Layers.
cape, then quit yanking my tail.
or levels, I guess.
Yeah, either one. There's a synonym. But actually, we just had Chris Negrin was talking to me a little bit before this, talking about
Who's
how he's our friend, about how when you're learning a character, you have to build it from the ground up, and basics into higher level stuff, and higher level stuff is interactables, but you got to start with the basics. And here we go, HandySavage
This
with
is looking, yeah. I mean, literally, we just took 2 seconds to talk about something else, and Handy has built this massive life lead. Now, GoodBear is going to take it, but with a bar and 5 cat scratches, this could be death for Dr. GoodBear and a comeback for HandySavage. Speaking of interactable, finally use one, dashes up.
Go your way, little mouse.
the most minus on block cancel I've ever seen, but he was waiting, respecting it. It's very hard to disrespect it. Oh, here we go. This is the potential of a comeback started. Dr. GoodBear and his really good Oki. What's the first mix-up he's going to do? Down one. That was
block.
maybe a little bit expected.
Nice check, gonna burn it. Very plus on block, and there it is. Meterburn back 3, HandySavage.
I don't know. Maybe we'll give him
we'll talk about it. We'll work on
a
it.
diamond box or something.
Wait, what? Oh, nice tech. Still, first hit is available. It's literally the complete opposite from Cat.
All right, so it looks like Cat is the one who has the more basic looking gear. The one with the cool little crown helmet is Druzad. All right, now Cat has Druzad in the corner.
Oh, tried to armor. And forward 1-2 is actually a pretty quick string. It's not the fastest, but it's pretty quick, and it does stuff out slower armor moves like Adam's back 3 quite often.
Yeah, he does not have one of the better back threes.
I mean, even his forward 3, which is good because it takes him airborne, he avoids grabs, but it's not the fastest either.
Right. And Cat, wow, such a huge life lead. I mean, we've seen this happen before. What?
Oh!
He whipped? What? Never seen that before. He totally dunked the wrong way.
What a dominating game from Cat. Are you kidding me?
The 2 players who knocked him out of this tournament are these 2 Black Adams right here. So definitely both of these players are worth their salt.
Worth their salt.
Yeah, isn't that the term?
Worth their,
Worth their weight in salt?
No,
Something like
no,
that?
no.
There's a term like that. We're gonna have
Yeah,
to.
but you're completely incorrect.
Yeah, I think I'm right. We're getting word from production that I'm using that correctly.
They're just trying to be nice to you.
Yeah, because they don't like you. Ooh. All right, and
Oh,
wow,
nice check.
You almost never see somebody actually poke out of back 2 into low lightning. And that.
Odd. Yeah. Looking much healthier still. Oh! Catches the down 2. Now this is huge. All of this is free damage coming out for Druzad. No wake-ups. He's trying to trade. Oh, push block. Now there it is. And that's, yeah. I mean, that's not a bad situation, though, because he's now pushed Cat off of his trait, which is halfway done. In fact, it's about to be up right now. But you get what I'm saying.
Right, and this entire time, and look how much damage he took while that trait was still trying to get back up. Oh, the
Goes
down
for down 2
out.
check. Blocked. And that's going to do it. Druzad. Not quite.
Begin.
Can you believe his name is Cat and he doesn't play Catwoman? That's the worst.
Interesting. Well, let's see. In MK9, he played Sub-Zero, then Cabal. In Injustice 1, he played Superman, then Adam. And then in MKX, who did he play in MKX?
I don't even know if he played MKX, but I don't think it matters because his name is Cat.
Well, it used to be spelled with a K. Now I believe he's spelling it with a C.
No, I thought it always was with a C. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Cat putting Zod into the corner, but wake up traits. That's all you need. Wake up B&B.
Oh, that is plus.
Oh, and no punish in the Black Magic. A lot of people are just strangely unready to punish Black Magic, even though it's very
Oh
minor.
my goodness, what a reaction! Dive kick to dive kick.
Oh, and just so much damage in the corner.
Oh,
and
no,
yeah,
you're not
wake
waking up, sir. Nice try.
Can you imagine just jumping in the air and crossing your arms and flying feet first at somebody, and all of a sudden you look up and somebody's doing the exact same thing to you?
Yeah, it's pretty nutty.
By Aton, you will die. Aton, give me strength.
Ooh.
Interesting clash. Cat having to spend 3 bars just to not bleed to death.
That is true. Oh, and that was a good clash. It was a good
immune
clash.
to your trickery. My
Yeah, because that's
magic
still,
will
even
reign
without
supreme.
trait, that would have been probably somewhere around 300 damage.
Yeah, that is actually one of the most optimal meterless combos,
Yeah.
even without trade. Back 2-2 back
2-2
one,
back
forward
one,
1-2,
forward 1-2, forward, yeah. It is, that combo is actually really awkward to land a lot of the cast though. For instance, characters like Robin who are smaller, the timing is incredibly strict.
Right. But Cat's shown us that he does have the damage, or does have the execution to get the damage.
Oh, just so close now. Druzada is bleeding. Cat stuck.
That's it.
Or excuse me, Cat had him stuck in the corner, and it is now 2-1. And it's fun.
Characters.
Oh, I'm just gonna man. These players need to let these intros rock.
Can we disqualify them if they don't let it go?
I wish we could.
All right. Well, this is match point for Cat, and he's already taken about 60% of Druzada's life. Nice throw to put it back
nice.
in the corner too, taking the plus frames.
And Cat dominating
Your cowardice.
the first life bar.
Oh, that actually anti-aired?
Yeah, you could have, dude. The 2 forward 1-2 actually has like ridiculous anti-air properties.
Wow.
You
Apparently.
will not rule conduct. It is already mine.
Ooh.
I mean, it's looking like it right now. Cat is in complete control.
Didn't even hit him with it. That was just unnecessary. He just took the guy, took him from full speed and just slammed him into the ground. He was just having a trade. He didn't even throw him at Druzada. Oh. He's like, look, this is what I'm about.
The Houston guys are,
Oh.
they don't really care. If you're on my team and I have to put you down, I will.
Oh yeah, definitely these guys, man. They're savage. There's HandySavage and then Showtime, who sometimes signs up as Savage Time.
That's true, he actually has been doing that.
That's a good start. We haven't seen.
Oh, that was so sick!
Yeah, he got right under.
Why is Cat, he just breaks everything. He throws people, he just needlessly breaks things.
He's like a real cat when they just like paw things off of tables just to do it. Oh, that launch, that was nice. Could have got I think a little bit more of a conversion off that. Thought it would kill probably, but now he's gonna take it.
So,
A decent amount of chip damage at least. At the very
one
end
thing
there.
that I want to note that I have not actually honestly seen at all tonight, aside from very few rare instances, is nobody is checking forward 1-2 with down ones. It's been like all night, especially in situations where you know he's plus and that's the only range that he can get at you at with forward 1-2. We haven't seen it.
Well, actually, we did see it a little bit from Showtime, who showed, especially in that very first round of the entire day, he did down one.
He's the only one that's done it though. Like we really haven't seen it from anyone else.
That's true. We'll see if HandySavage has managed to do that at all.
Why resist?
And
the
Handy
enemy?
is actually
Never
has a
got
handy
me into a
advantage
corner.
on Cat right now. Causing him to clash still in his first life bar. Good situation for good old HandySavage. Oh, and as I say that, he needs a dive kick, and there are the orbs.
That is like the 6th life bar kill that Cat has made with just the
Just
orbs.
walking up with orbs.
Yeah.
You have to realize though, it's so satisfying once you do it that you kind of get addicted to it.
It is. But I just don't know why Cat somehow always manages to get them to like 1% life every single round. Wow, that just about is evening it up. One more hit, and that is going to be the hit.
Yep. Gets out Handy. Jump in. Nice. I really like that use of forward 1 as a check, and then immediately went with the down 1 afterwards. 8 frames to 6 frames. Nice stuff.
Yeah, forward 1 is a very good stack. Oh, just walks up into the low.
Oh, wait a second. There is no clash yet available.
Oh, he went for the unclashable, but he didn't need to because Cat already
Jump
clashed.
back. Stand 1 is a high. It whiffs. Oh, and he wakes up with Palpatine hands.
Wow, not
Discord.
That's good, though. I always like to see regions, you know, really communicating with each other and being friends and playing together.
Yeah, that's something I really miss from the old MK9 days. Like,
yeah, regions being important. And that's why so many of these people are repping KH. You actually see Cat here, as his name is Combat Houston, which, to be 100% honest, is extremely confusing. So I'd like to call Cat out on that. But he is, I guess, the owner of KH, which is really, it's just the Houston players. And that's what they are.
Yeah.
They're repping it. It's just like we have EGP here in SoCal, which literally just means that we're part of that OG SoCal crew. Anybody can be part of it. And it's representing, you know, your friends, your region, all the
literally
people you train with.
any old bum in there, which is why you're in there, which is why Compton is the one that started it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the reason why you're not in there.
Exactly.
All right, you turn that around on me. I'll give you that one. But Cat with such a better game this time. Handy's just, well, this could have been a start. A lot of drops, using the plus frames on the overhead.
Oh, yeah. And the plus frames on his trait with, I think it was 4 or 5 scratches there, but still, getting hit by the ride that he never wanted to go on.
Bomb mix-ups. Oh, he could have done an overhead at the same time as that bomb.
I think he tried. I think he tried to do a dive kick and he ended up missing the input, but this has been a very dominant game.
Nice interrupt. So that's another really big difference between 1 and 2 for Black Adam, is you can interrupt down 1 into electric hands with a quick normal now. It used to be that all you could do is meter burn back 3, but there's more than enough time.
Oh no, he has another barrel to throw, and this is, yeah, there is.
Cat definitely not. There's 4 people in that bar, and they're just like, oh, these 2 guys with superpowers just broke into the bar and they're fighting. Can I get
wonder
another
what's
beer?
on Channel 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's something that we don't normally see a lot, is the bomb from Black Adam. I've seen a few uses of it from, actually Sonic Fox I think uses it the most.
Well, there are some nice ways to set up, especially with the fact that the third hit of 4-1-2 plus 1-2 throw is overhead.
Yeah.
That's a new overhead that times perfectly. You throw out the bomb, you do that full string, and it connects at the almost exact same time. Oh, and there you go. There's the check that you wanted to see.
Yeah,
Down 1.
that's good. That's very good. That's
Didn't
handy
get the
adapting. Except when he got hit by the dive kick, and that's 400 damage.
Okay, interesting pickup right there. He meter burned it so that he could just get those last few hits in there, which isn't actually too much damage, but it was more than enough to take that.
I mean, he
first
still
life.
has 2 bars. Now 3 bars.
Yeah, and he's been holding on to that last little bit of his life for so long, and that down 2 just caught a dive kick. Wow.
Yeah, dive kick honestly has like 0 priority. At best for him, it'll trade with literally a stand 1.
Wow. And we should buff him.
I think he needs it. If we could just get his damage up there, that'd be great. Speaking of damage, Handy now having to clash. I believe he had 2 or 3 bars a meter, while Cat had 3. Or okay, it was 2 to 2 then. I always get confused with that last little bit. It builds so fast.
It does. Meter builds fast in this game in general. All right, that's a big combo. A big drop.
Big drop. All right, so this is actually potentially a good situation, regardless of how much Cat uses here. Catwoman has her trait available with at least 4 cat scratches. So there can be huge damage coming out of HandySavage if he can just land a clean hit. And it's actually going to be 5, back 3. 1 more hit into trait. Okay, he's going to meter burn it, plus on block, down 1. Trades, nice check from Cat. Wait a second, and that's it. HandySavage finally getting a game on the board.
He was not.
Begin.
Nice try back 2-ing. We really don't see back 2 very much. I want to see it more.
It's such a good button. It's safe. It covers quite a bit of range.
Oh, there we go. Now he gets the full conversion. Nice 200 damage punish meterless.
Yep, now he has Adam stuck in the corner. This is a very good situation for HandySavage.
Oh, could have got a little bit more if he had more hits of trade available, but instead whip.
On a raw grab, is that going to do it? No, puts himself in the corner. Not the worst. He actually gets a life bar, and now HandySavage dominating the first life bar of Cat, and that is unblockable, but unfortunately gets dive kicked right on.
Oh,
Back, that's just the back 2 and a down 2 punish on the forward 1. Amazing. This is the HandySavage, and as I say that, he drops a combo, but even still, no, this is the HandySavage that I'm used to seeing play. Very solid.
Oh, and he tried to go for the corner combo right there, but he wasn't close enough to the corner. He could have got way more. Still a huge lead, though.
And I like the idea. He actually tried to dash undercat to keep him in the corner, but such a dominating lead.
Back 3's underneath the forward 3. It's not the first time we've seen that happen. Cat.
Nice jump. He's being very evasive right now. And that should do it. He doesn't even go for the meter. He clashes.
Oh my god. All right, so this is game 5. Winner of this is going to move on into the top 3, into Losers Finals, so guaranteed at least 3rd place. And HandySavage starting it off well. Oh, gets the armor broken.
He does find himself in the corner though, which is not favorable. Oh, could have actually grabbed that or whiff punish it, but wasn't sure if it's going to hit. Back 1, 2, 3. It's like it has this really weird range on the 3 specifically of that string.
Yeah, it whiffs a lot, especially on small characters like Catwoman, and then the opponent can actually get a full whiff punish.
Yeah, and there it is again. Nice armor back 3. Timed that beautifully. I think that was actually a reaction. Oh, but wake up into Trident Rush.
The classic. Oh, actually, it's the new classic. Wake up Trident Rush. Did not used to be quite so good.
I think in Justice 1 you could actually stuff it before it came out.
Yeah, you can stuff it a lot. In this one, you have to time it really late. So, Wake Up Trident Rush is really invincible for a really long time, but right before it's active, you can stuff it. So you have to delay an attack for a long time.
That's such a huge risk, though, because if you eat it, it is just not fun.
Yep. All right, and now both of these players with full second life bars in the final game. So this is definitely the final set of life bars. Yeah. So let's do it.
That's literally what you just said.
The final. I was going to say the final round. It's not technically a round, I suppose.
Next time I'll steal.
He showed up right mid-sentence. Next time I'll steal your. Oh!
Wait a second. Handy now with corner pressure on Cat, forcing the clash.
You're in over your head.
4 bars a meter available for Mr. Combat Houston. He's gonna spend all 4, and Handy actually opts to spend 2 of his own. Still keeps a bar for. I'm sure he wants to save that for his trait.
Oh, and we're seeing quite a bit. Oh, yeah, that is unsafe. Good punch. He actually could have got the full combo, though. I don't think he was confident that it was going to connect.
Oh, gets piece of Zordon dropped on his head. He can hit that as many times as he wants. Wait a second. This is so close. Literally, all Handy has to do is just wake up with trait and meter burn it. Oh, and he gets a raw jump in, and there it is.
Well against Batman.
Yeah, but I mean, in this game, it's kind of flipped that around on its head. Nice down 1 check to get the first bar meter. But we've seen actually that Aquaman has been beaten recently by Batman, which is a change of pace in Injustice 2.
It is true. There are quite a few differences in the matchup, and Batman overall is just scarier as a character, and we're already seeing Showtime show why that is.
Oh, nice punish on the back 2-3 there.
I like that he's going for the straight Trident throw. This is the optimal damage off of that.
For full screen, yeah.
Right.
Full mid screen. If you don't want to dash up, then yeah, that's the most you're going to get.
Oh, and he has just hit him with so many.
That's death. That's done.
Yeah.
That's a cooked and skewered Batman.
Definitely skewered.
Oh, but traded up. That's still going to be a lot of damage taken, but he challenges the dash forward with a down 2.
And that was almost enough for Showtime to get that kill entirely unblocked because of the trait.
I love the little challenges, though, that we're seeing from Ominous against the traded bats from Showtime. It is dangerous, but it's also showing a level of confidence in the matchup.
Yeah, we've seen that actually quite a bit tonight from a few different players. It's going to be huge damage. Didn't go for the back 3. Could have walked forward and got the full combo. Still takes a solid 450 damage. I mean, that is nothing
Very respectable. Oh, and trade up. Still going to take some damage. Burns the meter. Gets hit late. Gets launched for his trouble. Oh, interesting.
I think he wanted that to hit and then get unclashable damage.
Smart decision making. I gotta say, I mean, with the way that Ominous is playing these days, he may be a future NRS god. You never know.
Or maybe he's a current NRS god. Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe not. He gets hit by a slide. Maybe
yeah.
not. Maybe not.
Gets hit by a full screen wake up slide. No, truly slide is the unblockable from Batman.
It is. Oh, and again, he's just making the best possible decisions.
And now HandySavage is in Losers Finals. I think.
I think. Can we get a correction on that?
Yeah, I apparently I haven't been following this. Anyway,
I don't know what matches you've been watching.
Showtime sticking with Batman. Now, Showtime did say that he has a pocket.
Nope. So
Yeah.
Cat played Boy Toy and Zod. I was right.
No, but then Zod played HandySavage.
You're a liar.
So Showtime, like I said, he plays Robin, and we have known that a few Robin players feel like that's an okay matchup against Aquaman. Aquaman is a character based on A damage, and B, his ability to play
Range.
footsies.
Yeah.
Now, Robin has both of those. So he can challenge him in the game that he wants to play.
Osmo, actually, from the Los Angeles region, he feels that that matchup's not that bad either.
Yeah, that's one of the few people who I've heard that from.
Throws the jukebox. Oh, that is something that you were talking about. That is a way that you can punish Aquaman is if he uses Tentacle Strike and Meter Burst, that you can actually air evade and come down and potentially punish him. Is that every character, or is it just certain characters?
I believe it's every character. I believe it's just every character, but it depends on the range of where the Tentacle Strike hits you. So that one was a little bit too far away. Regardless, he was able to escape the damage. Not that it's mattering too much right now. It's still not looking great here. He is chip damage away, or maybe a Meter Burn Water Shield. Boom.
Oh, wait a second. Is it still possible he's going in? And no, and down one again. Ominous. No.
Begin.
I mean, it's not like his family was murdered by a pistol or anything.
Maybe they shoot batarangs. Maybe they're really tiny batarangs in the shape of
Straight
bullets.
up, just probably 50 cal bullets. All right, good start. Coming out of Showtime, gets to grab first bar of meter as well. And is that unblockable?
It is unblockable, and that was a ton of range. It was way more than I thought.
I rarely ever see that interactable get used.
It's good because you can use it from both sides. So if you have an opponent in the corner, you can actually just dunk it on their
It's a
head.
power-only character, isn't it?
I believe the
There's
not power
the
characters
rogue.
pull the rogue.
Yeah, that's right. And then there's the, what was that called again?
The kudu.
The kudu.
Again, thank you to everybody who replied to me. I didn't get a chance to talk about this last week, but so many people, I asked, what is this animal?
We thought
It's
it
not
was a gazelle.
Oh, I thought it wasn't a gazelle, but it was the closest that I could think of. And yeah, it is a kudu, apparently.
A majestic creature, as you say.
It is very majestic. It is large.
Speaking of large, that was a rather unfortunate drop there for Showtime as he now finds himself in the corner, getting rushed to death. But nice comeback there with the combo. Launches Aquaman immediately, even though he didn't have trait. Still good practice, and he takes the round. Or the life bar. Man, we are so bad at that.
Well, they are sort of rounds. Actually,
Yeah.
if you look in the options, in the extras and then options,
does say round.
It says rounds to win. So really, like a life bar is sort of a round.
Oh, gets crossed up. Doesn't get the full combo, though, because of that water trait. And Showtime has made really good adjustments here. I'm impressed.
Yeah, taking Ominous to the corner.
Oh, gets hit by the jump in.
Oh, you know what? I just thought about this. Well, okay, I'll talk about this after the next match. But right now, it's looking pretty good for Ominous. This is exactly where Aquaman wants to play the game. He wants to keep Batman in the corner.
And a break.
There's no place to
A
hide.
clash.
By Neptune, I won't yield.
But he is at a meter disadvantage. So he's actually not going to bet anything. Only one bar. That's still some healthy damage. 187, 15%. Nice block. He has the bar. Oh, and the bat catches. Wait a second. What's the mix-up?
Nice. He did that to be plus anyway, even though the trait came out from Aquaman.
So close as he's now walked down. Ominous into the corner. And that's going to do it. Wow. So Ominous 3-0. The last game not as... Because everyone has open mics. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you'll hear, man, your Batman is free from Handy. And then Showtime will rebuttal with, dude, you haven't even been able to touch me. So like, these two, although they are obviously very good friends, there is a lot of animosity. In fact, the last time I was in there, Showtime got kicked by Handy from the Discord after the set.
Wow, that is some real salt. And actually, you know, now that I think about it, we also get some more information from these players before. And Showtime, he literally put on the sheet. He said, we said, what do you want your name to be presented as?
Yeah.
You know, do you want any tags or anything? He said, oh, Showtime. But if I get put into losers bracket, I want it to be Salt Time. So I don't know if we're gonna have a chance to honor that request, but that was actually an official request from him.
Okay.
If he gets knocked into
So
losers
you know what?
bracket,
We
which
can
is
just
what
call it
just
Salt
happened.
Time. That's fine.
He is absolutely Salt Time. And he's playing a very different style than we saw him play last time. He's playing a much more patient defensive zoning style, which is another style that Batman can play.
Yeah, Batman really, he's like the jack of all trades in this game. He can play very good up close pressure. He can play a decent air game, especially if he's trying to cross you up with his jump 2. Oh my goodness, huge back 3. Or he can honestly just sit back in the zone. He can do all of those things very well.
And he's definitely choosing to do that exact thing.
Oh, nice. Tries to poke in between. Actually lands back 1, but back 3 coming in huge. Handy trying to close it out, and there it is. He does, evening up the life bars.
You never had it.
Although Handy's still in the meter lead. Now it is all tied up. Salt Time, is he gonna clash?
Well, he's gonna, that was a really deep jump over 2, and it still got anti-aired by that Catwoman down 2.
Oh, armor back 3.
Oh, interesting, just standing 2 right there for Salt Time.
Oh, that was a nice conversion. Good read and a nice conversion, and then a reset right afterwards.
Is this a date?
This is training.
That's right, they totally like have the thing. Forgot about that.
Ooh, try to dodge a projectile.
Okay.
Whatever works right there. Dodged nothing and then got the whiff punish.
Showtime still has access to that clash, as well as 2 bars a meter. Oh, and he misses a conversion that could have been huge. Now burning a bar just to be plus. Oh, nice jump back 2, air to air. Beautiful stuff.
And we actually saw Handy try to get the full conversion, but he dropped it and got it down 2 instead of a back forward 2.
Yep. Very close now, making the comeback. Still a batted play. Oh, he gets tagged, and that's it. Salt Time taking the first game.
Begin.
Desalinate.
True.
All right, nice hard knockdown in the corner. Ooh, that was a dirty cross-up. So hard to see.
Oh, this is going to be very good damage.
Ooh, that might have crossed up. I don't even know. That was a weird hitbox.
And HandySavage now with a full life bar still finally gets some damage, but I love the way he uses that back 3 to evade. That is like the 8th or 9th time I've seen that from him tonight.
And it gets him so much damage if he does make that read correctly. As we see him with about a 90% life lead, which is going down as we speak.
Oh, whiff combo, nice. Wait,
What? Wake up with. That is a read. He just said, get down here.
Get down here. Sorry. I don't know why.
No, man, I was talking about the Batman one. I don't know if I wonder if he still says that in this. Get down here. Oh, nice. The back 3 lands again.
Yeah, Handy really fighting those. Ooh, nice. That was meterless. I don't even think I've really seen Catwoman use that string.
There are a few strings that she has that do let her convert meterless. In fact, what is it? It's 2.
Oh, and an armor back 3. Now Handy brings it back. 1.
Obviously, but it's nice if you don't have the resources.
Sure. Oh, and that was a very tricky cross-up now, as Salt Time gets the first bar of meter and the control of the pace. But he's actually backing off. Oh, never mind. He was just for a whiff punish. And this is what you were saying. He knows when to kind of switch off the rush down and turn on the zoning and vice versa.
Now, this level, I don't think anybody's practiced it yet, but we did see some tech on Twitter from quite a few people all at once. I don't know who originated it, so I don't want to credit it to anybody, but the console interactable on the left side allows you to do like grabs and explosions over and over. And I did see, I think it was from, I want to say Skeezer, but I'm not sure, a 100% combo from Batman. 100% guaranteed using that. And we also saw like an 80%
From a Atrocitus?
Yes, yes. You read my mind.
I also saw that. It was ridiculous. That was a really weird waste of meter there from Showtime. I don't think he meant to do that, to be honest, because the combo was done.
Right, right. Very possible, but it's a big mistake.
Oh, again, Handy's been so on point with those jump back twos.
I think Showtime might be going a little bit more than he needs to. He's shown that the zoning works. Oh, it's nice. He's going to go for the mix-up. He does,
and he gets the
landed.
reset. Huge opportunity now for Showtime. 1 bar of meter, clash still available for both players, and he's going to clash on the bat.
Perfectly.
Had he not, it was very possible that HandySavage actually could have died, especially with a meter burn back 3.
But he's going to get back a little bit of life here.
Still not that much of bar and clash available for Showtime here.
Oh, wow. Antar so high into the air with the meter burn battering. That thing is pretty much inescapable.
Oh, here comes the bat. The mix-up wakes up. Actually, that could have been punished.
Just gets out of there.
Oh, man, and he gets a poke. Wait a second. Still has trade available. Is Handy. Oh,
A dropped opportunity to win. And now Showtime's
so close, but a read. And wait. Oh, and that is it.
Very nice. And all of you, I mean, he's locked into Catwoman, but I don't think he really plays anybody else. Have you ever seen him play anybody else?
No, like I said, he did play Cyborg, but that was in Injustice 1. I know he still technically has a Cyborg, but he probably isn't going to pull it out.
Right, I haven't ever seen him play Cyborg, to be honest.
We played Injustice 1 together like right before this game came out. So he
Well, I meant in this game.
in this game, yeah, I don't know. Wow, and just talking about that, he's already lost a life bar.
Well, Showtime really wants that rematch against Ominous.
He wants to be Showtime again, you know?
He has to redeem himself to remove the salt.
Oh, and that was an unfortunate flip out, eating the combo still, getting reset. And Showtime is so very close to closing out a Handy and going back to the grand finals where he gets his rematch.
Oh, well, that's a...
It's not over yet, though.
Especially with Catwoman damage and the fact that Handy has this corner. Oh, that could have been the life bar.
Wait a second. This should be the life bar right here, and it is.
This isn't good, though, because he did knock him back into the mid-screen.
Yeah.
Careful, you might
So now he's going to have to take all the time to get Showtime back into the corner.
And Showtime has a super available. He still has Clash. There it is.
Ready for more.
Actually, I don't know.
find a few scars.
This may be a bad clash. I mean, he honestly could have taken that. He still had 4 bars. I mean, he's still going to have 3, but now if he gets caught in a bad situation, he's not going to have Clash available.
I think he clashed to give himself some more space.
It's
to
possible
do this
too, yeah.
exact thing.
No, it's possible too, but wait
What?
a second.
He did empty jump in cat dash, and it worked. Oh! A weird setup. Good escape.
Oh, wait a second. No, it is not over.
This was a 150% life lead, and now it's back to
Oh, but
even,
it gets clipped, and that's it.
So close. Match. If he loses the match, he's going to be salt time for the next one. That's what I'm going to go with. You're following it. Thanks. All right, but we're going to see Ominous go back to the character that he did beat Showtime with the first time, and it was a 3-0. But Showtime, you know, got a little bit more time to warm up here against
That's true.
HandySavage.
And nice errant conversion there from Showtime as he now has Ominous in the corner. Nice down 2 challenge. Immediately launches. That is a staple of this matchup. Batman wants to get, Aquaman up in the air as fast as possible so that his water trait does not come into play.
Wow, just far enough away. So that's the thing about a lot of the unblockable interactables is the middle of them, if they hit you like dead on with the sweet spot, it's unblockable. But if you hit them with the end, then they're actually blockable. A lot of them are overheads or mids.
Okay. Oh! Okay.
An instant jump too to escape the tentacle strike. Wow, and Ominous always challenges when Showtime does his meter burn batarangs. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's actually kind of become a staple now. That's not enough to chip. Just needs 1 more, and there it is. Finally getting the life bar. This is even now, 2 bars to 2. Trade is about to be active for Showtime. And what is the play here? So he is obviously going to have to go in. And the play for Ominous was actually just to continue to do what he wanted to do and stay back.
I'm ending this nightmare. You should meet Black Manta.
Ooh, maybe we will. Hopefully we will. That would be a cool DLC, I gotta say. Definitely one of the silhouettes looking like that. But like I was saying, I think that back B earlier in the game was an accident. Wow, launches him just in time for the trade to not matter.
Oh, that should be a punish, and it is. And a clash.
I won't submit, Bruce. Don't bet on it.
Coming out of Ominous, and I spoke right through it. I apologize.
Don't bet on it. Oh, and he could actually be punishing the tentacle strikes from that far away. He could actually slide punish a lot of them, which would have given him the corner positioning, and he might have been able to convert off of it if he knows how to do it with the single back. Very tough.
Again, another check coming out of Ominous against those bats. Oh, what?
He went for the up one, and some characters, depending on the string that you use to cancel into the upwards battering, it can whiff. The meter burn part can whiff. It's very dependent as to whether or not they're in the corner, whether or not, just what string you use.
Wait a second, Showtime now, nothing available, pops out, and that's gonna do it. Ominous taking the first game. And this is, remember, Showtime has to reset Ominous, someone who hasn't even lost yet.
That is true. Wow, yeah, so he's completely not even lost the game, right?
I think
3-0'd both.
I think he's 3-0'd his way to victory twice.
Yeah, he did. Wow, so he is completely undefeated. Showtime needs to do something just totally insane, totally change his playstyle up.
Maybe riding the bike out of there. No,
maybe not.
The answer, getting hit by Tentacle Strike.
450 damage punish.
I mean, for what? Like, what did he really do?
He's trying to get away from this matchup, I think. He's like, I don't want to fight Aquaman anymore, and I'm going to drive away. Then he realizes he's underground, and he can't actually get out of here.
So he lets the bike go.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire, doesn't care. So much money. And a life bar again for Ominous. This is looking very much like it's going to be his week. Can Salt Time bring it back? I believe he can, but he's got to play extremely tight.
He definitely can. It's going to be tough, especially with a life deficit like this.
Yeah, but that is good. He just got Aquaman off of 2 bars of meter.
Ooh, bad whiff. Showtime not push blocking or anything, saving all of his
dashing forward through the tire, though, taking a life bar. Not quite over yet. Still very much in the realm of possibility. And Showtime actually, I just realized he still has his clash.
Yeah, that is really late to have his clash.
Yeah, but most of the damage he's been taking has honestly all been chip.
That's true. And I like that Showtime's throwing a lot of these situations right after he summons straight, because Batman does have that new tech where he can punish you for teching the throw. Oh, and that,
yeah, there's nothing he can do about that. What a decision from
Robin on the broadcast.
Gosh, darn it.
I'm just going to keep talking because they're going to keep skipping it anyway.
We had a few courteous and respectful players.
We did, but not Salt Time. He wants to get right back into this.
Yeah, he's a salty man. Oh, that sound effect is so cool.
I think I have tinnitus. It makes it sound like I have tinnitus.
You may, I don't know. Oh, and that's what you were talking about. He actually punished that perfectly.
Yeah, very beautiful. And this is, oh no, the turret was pushing it back. It looked like it was going to be a really good situation, but Showtime already taken so much damage.
Just beautiful play from Ominous. Final life bar. Unless Showtime can make, Salt Time can make a comeback, and that's a bad way to start. Never mind, I quit.
He can still do it. He's still got the corner, and Robin Oki is very, very scary.
Every time we say something, it just goes awful for Frank. Chip, chip, chip. Very close. Clash is available, but now he's going to eat all of this.
And another. And
no, he's not.
He just teabagged. He literally could have just done it again, and he did do it again.
And that is it. Ominous dominates your Dallas region for week 3. Unbelievable.
He left.
And he rage quit.
I think he left. Oh,
boom.
Truly Salt Time, but understandable. And still, that was really good play by him from the rest of the entire tournament. I just don't think he was ready for the Aquaman matchup.